Hey Stamp friends, welcome to the Joy Stamp with Rachel. I'm Rachael Coon and today is Fun Fold Friday. Today we'll be using the Cutest Onesie stamp set and bundle. So one of the best parts about this one is that it is a bundle that is a lot less because it only has a couple of dies. Let me show you the dies, but the dies to this one really make the set. So we have just a cute onesie, a little pocket, a rattle, a hanger, and the numbers 1, 2, 3. This is a great one to have because it has a sweet girl, sweet boy, congratulations, a big welcome to your, and then a new baby, wishing you lots of joy. So some great sayings here and some extra little bonus details as well. So let me go ahead and show you the card. This is kind of like a double card where it opens up two different ways. So we have our cute front here where it has our little onesie, we have some of the numbers and our greeting, and then it opens up here to say new baby, and we can keep on opening. This spot here is optional if you want to create a gift card holder. That's one of the fun things to give someone when they're getting ready to have a baby. It's either some money or a gift card, and that's a perfect spot to put it right in there as well. Just add a little bit of details to it, and that would create a place to hold a gift card. All right, be sure to comment. I love hearing from you guys. It's one of my favorite things, and I love to send you guys cards. So one lucky person who watches can get the card that I'm making in the video today. I did a lot of prep work beforehand, so I'm going to walk you through the steps, which I did. First, you can kind of see how we have our piece of designer series paper, and I've stamped with the basic gray, the onesie, and then I've used the die to die cut it out, and out comes this cute little onesie here. Fun thing about this die is that it has actually a little extra slit on the top. So just like you hate putting on hangers on little baby clothes, you now do it with paper, but it just slides right in. And it gives that actual look that it's holding on to the clothes versus just being behind it, which is a really fun little feature. And there you go. So I don't have to use any adhesive for that. And I have my little onesie hanging on its hanger. So that's a fun one. I did use Lucky Lemon Lime Twist for this one, and also for the numbers, which I've die cut out. We'll glue those on in a second. I have a piece of basic white for our cute little label we're gonna make, or little banner, I should say. This one comes from the Hearts and Hugs dies, and that's how we created this little arch of hearts all in one fell swoop. We ran that through our Stampin' Cut Emboss machine, and we made little hearts, which creates a fun little window to our card base here. So we'll glue that one on here. And then we have a basic white for the inside, which we'll need to do some stamping on. And the rest are just DSP and the card base. All the measurements for these will be over at my blog. So please click over there if you want the official measurements for this card. All right, let's grab our ink, which of course, oh, there we go. Basic gray. I almost lost it. I always cover things up. Let's grab our ink out, and we just have two sayings. Since I've already stamped our onesie, we want to go ahead and do a big welcome to your. And if you know the gender of the baby that you're making this card for, you can totally say something like more gender specific. But this one, I have 5 neighbors, 3 all within like my own cul-de-sac even, who are expecting a baby right now. And I don't know any of their genders, so I'm making just kind of a yellows and greens card to cover either one. So I stamped that to the far right because I want to be able to trim this down and create a banner end. For the new baby, oh, dimensional on the stamp. Hold on. That's a dimensional backing. It just comes from nowhere. There we go. And I've removed. All right, new baby is going to go on the top center of our basic white for the inside of this card. If I mess up, I flip it over and I try again. That's the beauty of paper that's double-sided blank. You can redo it. And that's all of our stamping. Super easy. Let's go ahead and take this one and we'll banner the end. I'm going to trim it down to what I think is a good look. I'm going to go about there. I'll measure it for you so let you know. This one is now 2 inches 2 inches by 1/2 inch for our banner here. Then I'm going to do a little snip in the center. And then we're going to go from edge to center, edge to center. And then we've created a fun little banner. Set that aside. And then let's grab our basic white that has our hearts been cut out. And let's start assembling on here. We're going to put our cute little onesie using dimensionals on the back. If you're worried about your hanger falling out, I suggest just putting a dimensional on the end of it like that. So one on each side. Now that hanger is not falling off or anything, the onesie is stuck there. Remove the backings and put it in the center of that basic white. Super cute. Have these flipped over, and we're going to use some liquid glue. I could have used some adhesive sheets, and that probably would have been helpful too. But we're going to just do some dots. We are going to go in order the 1, 2, 3, but we're going to have it at angles and not being a straight on. So we have the 1 going first. The 2 we're going to have up a little bit higher and angling a different direction. And then our final 3, we'll put him down here a little bit lower. 1, 2, 3. Cute. Let's grab our mini card base, and we'll start that folding on that score. And then we're going to attach this guy. Oh, I feel a sneeze coming up, so I'm trying to resist it. Excuse me if I do. Excuse me. Something you just can't plan for sometimes, huh? All right, I used liquid glue. I usually don't, but I wanted to make sure that I wasn't getting any adhesive in our hearts. I said I usually don't use it when I use basic white. But that looks pretty good. Then we need to grab our inside for this one. And I will go ahead and use my steel for this one. My Stampin' Steel Plus, a little adhesive in each corner, which makes it last a really long time. I get refills on that probably once every 4 to 5 months. And I use it a good amount, I feel. I'm averaging like 10 cards a month. So, but I definitely use my liquid glue more so. I use this for things that have been embossed, dry embossed, that have like bumpies. I don't use this anymore. And so I use my liquid glue for that. And I guess I just mostly use it for basic white. It's like my basic white adhesive. Okay, next let's grab our next card base in, and we're going to go ahead and start to crease that one carefully. Fold it and push down. And then we'll add our DSP. This is from the Brights and Beautiful Designer Series paper, which goes on sale next week. Well, August 6th, depending on when you're watching this, which is a great time to stock up on all of Stampin' UP Designer Series paper. This one's fun. I have it 2 ways that we can do it. So we can do, because all Designer Series paper that's not specialty is double-sided. So I can have it kind of like that rainbow look there with the circles. I could have it this side here and then just have the lines there. That's kind of a fun one. But I'm thinking I'm liking the circles on this side and the stars. We'll give that one a try. This one I use a little bit more monochromatic, which also is fun. So there's no wrong way to put your Designer Series paper. You get to pick and choose what you like best. And we'll grab our... And the fun thing about this one, I either had it... So this one's going horizontal. This is going vertical. I could have had these going 2 different directions even. So be mindful when you cut your Designer Series paper to know where it's going to be placed on your card so it's going the right direction. These circles here, they don't matter. There's no right or wrong for that one. But a lot of our paper, you just need to be very observant. Okay, now we're to this point here where we have this mini card with our big card, and we want to be able to glue that on. What I do like to use, because it is a stronger adhesive, is that Stampin Sil Plus. So I'm going to put a full line, the bottom, the middle. Sorry, let me flatten it out. Too bumpy. There we go. And the whole top there. Just because this is going to be the opening piece, and we want to make sure that it's not falling off. Okay, so I'm going to slide it in, though, without putting it down. I want to make sure that we have it so it's going to line up at the right spots on our card here, making sure we have equal borders on all sides. There we go. So here and here and top there, you see how it's created that frame look there, which is about a 1/2 inch around. And then we have our new baby inside, and we just need to add our cute little banner here. However, what I did last time, which I'll do again this time, just to show you, I only put one dimensional, and we put it on closest to where we made the cut for the banner in. And we're going to attach this and put it so that way it's hanging over onto this side here. So it's only one dimensional because we don't want to get it stuck closed, right? So that's, make sure this side will be a little bit wiggly, but I think we'll be fine. I do have some amazing baker's twine that I used, and all I'm going to do, you could do either a fake bow or make a real one, and we'll slide that in behind, since it's loose and nothing's gluing that side down. And it doesn't have to be a pretty bow. A lot of it's not going to be seen. A lot of it's just for a little bit of extra texture. And then we'll do our last bit of embellishing, and then this card will be ready. Okay, so kind of like a floppy bow. Cut off the end. And I'm going to floss it through behind that dimensional. Okay, if I wanted to, I could use a glue dot and secure that, and that would be a great way. Or I could put another dimensional nail right behind this part to keep it secure. But let's see if it'll fall out. No, I feel like it's still pretty good, even without anything, because I've tucked it into the dimensional, which the dimensional itself has a little bit of adhesive on it. So, cute, cute. Now we just need to embellish. I have these fun, transparent adhesive back dots. I have a different color shades here. And for this one, I did the clear. I totally could do the clear again, or we can spice it up a little bit and add some color. What are your thoughts? I'm leaning towards, let's try this dark green. Well, that's a dark green. It's more of a light green. We could do a light green on here and see how it looks. You do definitely want to do two on the bottom, a large and a small, and going at an angle. I'm just using my paper snips to help me grab it. And then we'll do one more large one here on this side. Oh my goodness, adorable. This is so, so cute. And I love that we've stamped on the designer series paper, so it created a pattern on our onesie. I didn't have to do any coloring of it. It came pre-colored with that one. And I love how different the onesies can look just based off of where I stamped and die cut on that designer series paper. I hope you guys had a fun time learning how to make this card. Give it a try. Show me what you have made, and be sure to comment. I love hearing from you. Have a great day, you guys. Happy stamping. Goodbye.